Hello, hello. Welcome everyone to our live trading today. So, if you already have seen the update, apparently we are no longer using MT5. So, we will be using OFP platform. So that's the one I'm logged in right now. Just checking the news. So, apparently we are supposed to have, is it the ISM unemployment, which has already passed, and so on. So I believe that we are on tomorrow's news, if I'm not mistaken. No, that has already happened. Apparently, the S&P, um, ISM manufacturing PMI, non-manufacturing PMI has already passed, and we only have news coming up today. But let me just double check this if I'm not mistaken, because it doesn't really show the current one, but yet to see, because this was the last one we had today. That was the ADP non-farm payroll. Yeah, so the ADP non-farm payroll already came out and the numbers were bad. So we have news also in the next 1 hour, I would say. That's the S&P Global Services PMI, then the non-manufacturing PMI. Then we have crude oil inventories and US Trump speaking today. So this is what we have for today's calendar. So let's get right into the trading for today. So today's PNL is currently at $24. So these are the trades that I currently have open. So Aussie CAD, we are in $1 profit. So I do believe the one which has actually pushed today should be Aussie CAD, if I'm not mistaken. No, I do have like three positions. So this is the first position, second, and this is the third. So we're still all the way up there. Then Euro New Zealand. So just need to push that back up. So press cancel here. Euro New Zealand. So in Euro New Zealand, we're buying, and apparently there was New Zealand news today. So that worked in our favor with the strong buys that we have. I'm currently in profit. So great to that. And then our take profit is all the way up there. Then the next one is Pound CAD. Let us have a look at Pound CAD. So I need to select the favorites here. So Pound CAD. Pound CAD was still selling. We haven't yet reached the level here. We're still selling. I guess we can even adjust this. It's not like MT5 which will crash. So we can just simply change off this. So this is one thing I'm liking about the OFP platform. Like this just works out quite well. So what's the next one? The next one is Euro Yen. So let's have a look at Euro Yen. Euro Yen, I remember we're selling it. So right now it's currently gone above us. Then New Zealand dollar. So let's have a look, see at New Zealand dollar. So New Zealand dollar should have also been affected. So apparently it did not get that much affected, but we seem to be going up. Our take profit is right above the previous resistance level. Then which one else? So GBP CAD. So GBP CAD. So GBP CAD, yeah, we already covered that one. USD CAD is the one we didn't cover. So USD CAD is dropping nicely. So we should be headed to our direction really soon. USD Swiss, not much movement for today. Pound Swissy. Pound Swissy, we are getting back all the way here where our take profit should be. Looks like we're coming out of the consolidation that I was talking about for some time, and this seems to be going up well. USD Swiss is still in the trenches. Euro New Zealand, we already talked about that one, and then Euro Aussie, we're continuing the downward trend, it seems. So that's currently what we are on right now. Hola Gaston, how are you doing today? Just making sure that's full screen. My chart was frozen for hours. When it recovered, I had to close my gold position because of the news, but the US 30 remains frozen. Yeah, it could be because there's a lot of news today. You need to be aware of that. So things are moving crazy today. Because I was in a loss of $100, and now it also went into a loss of $10 before the live, and now we are $28, negative $28. Yeah. So Trader Gump is asking, is it gonna be rain, sunshine, or cloudy? I think it's gonna be raining money. Yeah, since we are already in the profits. Hasta luego, tormentas eléctricas, tengo mitad de calabalos. I'm not sure what that means. Let me just quickly just check what you are saying, Trader Gump. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. It's midweek already. So, as well, guys, don't forget we have promos running. So, I do think what Trader Gump is trying to say is probably that there is not these thunderstorms. See you later, thunderstorms. Have to bring the horses in. Oh, you've got horses, Trader Gump. That's nice. Yeah, so also, Gaston talks about the chart being frozen for hours. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's only our chart. Oh, for gold, gold, yeah, has been shooting to the upside really strongly. So, yeah, surprisingly, gold is like back on its feet. I will definitely talk about this in the live on Friday, because the live on Friday usually we talk about all the pairs and how everything went, and I was looking for a gold buy there. So I think that will happen. What is your most profitable pair? Okay, I don't really have the most profitable pair, but right now, the one that has been doing it for me was yen, not pound yen, but Aussie yen. Aussie yen has been doing quite the most. I think that's the one which has been trending really nicely, even to the downside and everything. Yeah, I can count it as my most profitable pair. But of course, all the pairs that I have on my watch list, as you can see here, Gaston, these are usually my favorite pairs that seem to be profitable. So, yeah, if you check my history, I have been profitable on these trades. So, those are the ones I currently trade. In fact, let's look let us look at your pairs that you so like so much, like US 30. So US 30, whoa, it has been shooting up. It has continued with its upward move and not stopped. Or is it like frozen? Yeah, it is frozen. If I'm not mistaken. Let me check other sites on this one. Oh, and gold seems to be shooting to the moon. 5 4. Yes, US 30 is frozen right here. So I think this needs to be reported. Gold is working fine. So I think these are the gaps that you are seeing because of the charts being frozen. Yeah. So I should think this should be fixed soon. Yeah. Let us look at pound dollar for you as well. Pound dollar seems to be pushing up as well. So there's a lot of movement when it comes to the trades for today, like a lot of movement. Yeah, gold also seems to be going up strongly. The other pairs, I don't think anything is moving as fast as gold today. I don't think so. Not even oil. Yeah, I don't even think oil is moved the most today as well as compared to gold. Yeah, oil has not moved as much. Yeah, so gold is the one which has been topping today. Yeah, it just went out of nowhere to the moon. Yeah, it's currently at 4,210. I do think it may touch 4,500. It's already up 3% today. And that's the thing about gold. Gold just seems to jump out of nowhere, surprisingly, and it just becomes profitable, which is crazy. Yeah, so gold to the moon. Right, so those are all the pairs that I've managed to go through today. I'm not in my usual space today, so I'm actually moving, so I may have to cut this live short for today, but I hope you found it informative. Right now, guys, don't jump into gold. I would recommend you wait for a pullback. A pullback is necessary before you actually enter into gold because this movement on gold is crazy. Yeah, you'd have to close your positions at the moment and wait for a pullback. Do not be chasing after what also you cannot see on the chart. So it's best to wait. You can see something on the chart, then you can trade it. And just overall today, I think the market has already overextended itself. No, unfortunately, this is OFP platform. Even though it's 75, the same feed we were seeing, Gaston is the same one on this one. So, like I said, unless on Fridays, that's when I do cover all the pairs, including dollar index, even though it's not on OFP. Yeah, I use a different feed for that one. But the OFP feed does not have dollar index, unfortunately. Because even if I search here, DXY, it's not there. Or if I say dollar X nothing, or even USDX, it's not there, unfortunately. Even when you check the all pairs, you see that there's only 65 pairs here. So we just have Bitcoin Cash, Dodge, Polkadot, Euro versus the Swiss krona, the Franc 40, the Euro Stocks 50, South African Rand, Silver, and the like, and also Monero, XRP. Yeah, so but we don't have the dollar index, unfortunately. But on Friday, as usual, you can join me as we go through everything else. And then you can also prepare your pairs as well so that we can go through the analysis. So once again, guys, I'll be ending this live soon. But don't forget we have 40% off if you're a first time user using the promo code first OFP. Then if you're a regular user, you can get 30% off using the promo code OFP30. So this promo ends on the 30th of August. So make sure you grab yourself an account before then. And be safe out there, guys, because the news is literally upon us in 1 hour. That's ISM manufacturing PMI, non manufacturing PMI, crude oil inventories, and Trump speaking. So there might be a lot of volatility. And I do think gold will pull back. That you can count on it. I don't think gold would want to do a 10% day to day because that would be crazy. But it can do a 10% if it wants to. But I do think gold needs to like cool off a bit. Yeah, for it to do like a 7% or a 6% today would be crazy. That would be very close to 4,500. Yeah, but anything is possible. But then again, I would enter on the pullbacks. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you have a great trading day ahead. And also be safe out there, use stop losses. Apart from that, happy trading.